Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back again, another recap. New week, and it was a no news Monday today. I did come out with a win on two accounts and a win on my new combine. Unfortunately, I had to play super defensive today because obviously this account's not that bad, but I was copy trading with this account, which before today only had $108 in it. So I had to play super defensive. Today would have been a huge win if I had some capital to trade with. If I didn't have to be so defensive today, if I could have just let it play out, I probably would have been up a couple $1,000s on each account. Price action was awesome as usual on a No News Monday. I don't know why these gurus tell you to not trade No News Monday. Obviously, be cautious. Sometimes it's choppy, but I think 6 for 6 now on No News Mondays, and usually it's like a banger of a trade that I hit. Because the setups just play out really nice on No News Monday. I don't know why, but only took 3 trades today. I know it says 8, but you can see this was one, and then I added this one into it. This was one. I added these two, and this was one. So, and then I also tried to take a few last night. There's these 6 here. I'll show you guys. There's a new week opening gap that I knew would get filled. So I broke even on it. Again, I was playing defensive, and it did hit, of course. But, yeah, so this account will be good to actually risk a little bit tomorrow. If everything goes smooth, I don't want to have to full port these 2 accounts for NFP or CPI. I want to just be able to do that with these 2. Because I do want to keep these legacy accounts. I don't really want to risk it, but I might do it for CPI. We'll see. But this new 100K combine, I made $3 on this today. Just one trade. Super simple. I only did 100K because I have a free reset for 100K. So if I do eventually blow this, I'll be able to reset for free. But yeah, let's get into it. Like I said, No News Monday. Higher time frames were very crucial today. We have this big 4-hour gap here. We had this 4-hour gap here with highs resting all around it. And we had this 4-hour gap on the bullish side, and we had this one all the way down here. So lots of gaps that need to be filled. We've been having some pretty good movement lately. But this one was crucial. And then there's a 1-hour gap right about here. This was also very crucial today. This is what got me in my second 2 trades. But realistically, the first one was the best one of the day. This was trade of the day. As you can see, just as I was talking about yesterday, we had this. Why have I lost it now? New week opening gap right here that we filled in. Came down, we tapped in this 4-hour gap, and we took out this New York PM low and this New York lunch low before market open, and that leaves us with really nothing to target here. So obviously we're going to be bullish today. We have 2 stacked highs here. We have this previous day's high here, and then New York AM London highs from before here. So obviously we're going to be bullish today. Draw on liquidity is super obvious. If you guys are watching this trying to learn, you need to understand that the draw was very clear to the upside today. This would have been a draw if we inverse this 4-hour gap, but you can see we were respecting it right here. We wicked it twice, so that was not even in the question for me. I was only looking for longs, And this first trade was the trade of the day. I saw a lot of people hit this trade for crazy numbers, but like I said, I was playing defensive, so I kind of got fucked on this trade. But obviously, we came down. You can see here we swept new day open, plus those two lows I was telling you about pre-market, and we got a beautiful 1 minute V-shape inversion here, and I entered a long position right on this candle here, and I was targeting up to these, I believe, Asia highs on this one, but I added a position at 648, so right on this little bit of a, we got this nice wick here, and I figured we were this close to this London high, we were going to come up and take it. I'm not sure where my TP was. It might have been the London highs, but my stops are very conservative, right? Because I was only risking $100. And when I added this position here, obviously my entry point came up to about there, and my stops were below this gap. So the problem is, as you can see here, we came down, stopped me out, break even. If this would have hit, this would have been like a 1 to 4 basically, and it would have been about $250. Nothing crazy, but I did get taken out, break even. Right there, right on this wick here. So it is what it is on that one, but that was the trade of the day, guys. Like, obviously you guys have watched my videos. I would have held that all the way up to this gap or all the way up to this high. There's no way I would have gone break even there if I wasn't trying to preserve the limited capital I have left. So that's just one of those circumstances that that was the trade of the day. That should have been the only trade of the day, but I was playing super safe, and for good reason too. It wasn't for no reason. So it is what it is on that one. I'm working with what I got. But another great IFVG setup today. You can see right here, we came down, we tapped into this gap and respected it, obviously, and I entered as soon as we got a very nice close on this candle. This candle had about one or 2 seconds left, and it just closed above, and I entered basically right away, targeting up to here. And this trade didn't run to full TP, unfortunately. I took profits here, so this was only a $50 win. And this is just actually crazy to me, guys, like going from hitting $1,000 days across 4 accounts to hitting a $50 trade. But I guess that's how she goes. Like I said, I got to work with what I got, but I did get taken out there, trailing stop, because we did get a 1 minute inversion here off of this London high sweep. So that was a little bit concerning to me, and honestly, it very well would have taken me out at break even, because I would have moved my stops literally right about where this wick is. So profit was profit on that one, $50. And you guys are probably like bored out of your tree watching this shit, but I'm sorry, guys. I promise you next week we will be back to normal, risking proper amounts. And this last trade was the one that made me money. I entered right here and targeted just above. I actually think I got this entry in a little bit lower. Targeted just above here and close that out right there. And at this point I had my stops a little bit lower because I already made $50, so I was risking $150 on this trade. And this one hit for $109. Simple stuff, guys. Again, another IFVG setup. tapped into these, respected it. Super simple stuff, guys. This was just super easy day to trade. You had 3 really good entries. If you missed the first one, you could get in the second one. If you missed the second one, you get in the third one. If you're trading IFVGs and there's obvious draws, we were obviously going to take these highs out. I didn't think we were going to come this high, but you best bet if I had money to risk, I would have dragged it all the way up there, 100%. But it's just one of those days, guys. It's I wasn't working with much, but I'm gonna try to make a decent trade tomorrow, make some money, and get both these accounts up to a decent spot so I don't have to full port them on Wednesday with NFP. But the plan is right now to take these 2 accounts and full port them both days. If I blow them, I blow them. I really don't care. Get a good buffer back, and then next week we should have another good trading week. FOMC meeting, PMI, and GDP, unemployment claims. So Monday should be good, Tuesday should be good, and the plan is to basically get these accounts back up with NFP CPI. If it doesn't work out, I'll just start 2 new ones, and then get my $150 winning days. And by the end of next week, I want to be taking another payout, and I'm gonna be super risk on with these 50K accounts, because I'm gonna try to phase them all out for 100K accounts once I get my next payout. After next payout, I'm going super high leverage. If I lose the 50Ks, I really don't care. I want to move up to 100Ks, and then my max loss limit's a little bit higher, gives me a little bit more room to breathe, and then a little bit more room to obviously start risking more per trade. So if you guys are just starting, I'm going to say the next 2 weeks my videos, do not be trading like this, especially don't be full porting CPI and all that shit. Don't take me, I'm not going to be a great example for the next few weeks, but I'm kind of in a phase right now where I'm trying to size up, and I'm not afraid to lose these 50K accounts because I want to get them up to 100K or 150K accounts. So there's a method behind my madness. I can trade. I'm not a gambler. Don't shit on me. But yeah, I just want to put that out there before we get to Wednesday. So that all being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. Remember, we do have news hour before market open tomorrow. Shouldn't have that much of a high impact, but watch for the data wicks. If we do get one, it will be a good setup. As of right now, we are trending very bullish. We did close above this last 4-hour gap. I will not be surprised if we come up into this gap in the next few days. We'll maybe get a little bit of a retracement, but we are trending very bullish after this big dip. I am expecting all of this to be taken out this week, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, that being said, I'm going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one.